Bennett, University of Alabama, outside linebacker.
Alabama's 6'4" outside linebacker Canadius Bennett likes to pretend he's playing basketball by dribbling the quarterback.
Jerome Brown, University of Miami, defensive tackle.
Yes, sir. I rode down the elevator with these two fellas, and actually I wanted to go up, but who's going to argue?
University of Hawaii, defensive tackle.
Boy, you got to be something special to get past this tackle. Right after the show, Al is hurrying back to Hawaii. They need him to plug up that volcano.
Dan Noonan, University of Nebraska, nose guard.
Yes, Nebraska's Danny Noonan has been voted this year's defensive nose guard. Danny, I have to admit that I don't really know what a nose guard does.
Yes, sir, I can see that.
Look, I don't hit your linebackers. Don't hit my punchline, will you?
John Bosworth, Oklahoma University, inside linebacker.
Yes, sir. I arm wrestled Brian backstage. I would have beat him, too, if the 6 guys helping me hadn't left for their lunch break.
Chris Gilman, the Ohio State University, inside linebacker.
Yes, sir. This guy tackles so hard that he just always helps the other player up. If he didn't, he'd be penalized for leaving the scene of the accident.
Benny Blades, University of Miami, free safety.
This guy's put more people in the hospital than the writers on St. Elsewhere.
Thomas Everett, Baylor University, defensive back.
Yeah, what a great year this guy's had. He's intercepted more passes than Brooke Shields' mother.
Mark Moore, Oklahoma State University, free safety.
Here's a guy that really loves to make interceptions. No one ever told him that the defense is supposed to be the team without the ball.
Rod Woodson, Purdue University, defensive back.
Yes, sir. Purdue back Rod Woodson has developed a new defensive maneuver called the drumstick. When he has the quarterback on the ground, he says, "Make a wish."
Shane Conlon, Penn State University, outside linebacker.
Shane is from Frewsburg, New York, and the folks in his hometown still remember him well. He was the first baby ever born there who required a building permit.
Barry Hilton, University of Colorado, punter.
Yes, sir. When Barry lays his toes... You're back again, aren't you? When Barry lays his toes on the pigskin, it really stays up in the air. He's racked up more hang time than a family of bats. And now for the AP All-American Offensive Team.
Tim Brown, University of Notre Dame, wide receiver.
Yeah, when Notre Dame needs long yardage, Tim Brown is their second choice. Their first choice is a novena by all the nuns in the United States.
Keith Jackson, University of Oklahoma, tight end.
The only difference between this guy and a tank is the tank will rust in the shower.
Chris Carter, Ohio State, wide receiver.
Chris grabs any pigskin that's close to him. So far this year, he's got 11 touchdowns and 3 slaps in the face from Miss Piggy.
Harris Barton, University of North Carolina, offensive tackle.
I want to tell you, Harris is a terror out there on the field. He makes holes in the opposing line big enough for Tip O'Neill to waltz through. With Raymond Burr as his dancing partner.
Danny Villa, Arizona State University, offensive tackle.
Wow, he looks like a parade standing still. And he was even big when he was born. The stroke to deliver him had to make 3 trips. He's the first bird in history to get a hernia.
Jeff Friedel, University of Southern California, offensive guard.
Yes, sir. Jeff is 6'4" and weighs 280 pounds. During his summers in Granada Hills, California, he rents himself out as a shopping center.
Mark Edson, University of Oklahoma, offensive guard.
Yes, sir. Mark has been rough and tough all his life. A little tip. If he ever comes up to you on the beach and kicks sand in your face, be smart. Help him kick it.
Ben Tamburello, Auburn University. Sir.
Yes, sir. Ben's also a great blocker, too. He can move anything out of the way. He not only opens a hole for his backs to run through, but he can also make a parking space for them in the campus parking lot.
Vinny Testaverde, University of Miami, quarterback.
Yes, sir. Not only the... Here he is, not only All-America, but winner of the Heisman Trophy and Lambert Trophy for being the best player in college football. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. Can I mention all the players and coaches that made this possible?
No, not now. Later in the dressing room. You know, you're really fantastic. You can run, pass, scramble. It's great to have a guy around who can do everything. There's so few of us left.
With Auburn University, running back.
You got your family out there? Fred is hard to tackle, hard to hold on to, and hard to bring down. In my day, we used to call guys like that swivel hips. Nowadays, they call them millionaires.
Paul Boo-Boo Palmer, Temple University, running back.
Now, speaking of running, there's no one who can touch Paul right here. He's got power, acceleration, and maneuverability, and blinding speed in the open field. And all that's just when he's late for class.
Jeff Jagger, University of Washington, place kicker.
Look at those feet on Jeff. It's hard to believe one's worth a fortune, and the other one's there just for companionship. Gentlemen, a group of America's finest young athletes, men who are in wonderful physical condition. That's why I always stay in shape, so I can take care of myself, keep myself in tip-top form, ready to face any challenge, no matter how tough, no matter how formidable. You know, they... Go. Let me ask you, are they all American, huh? Yes,
You're the head coach.
Absolutely, that's what you get paid for. That's what you get paid for.
Mooney to the left side, and Kelvin Martin to the right side. Second down and 10. Halloran with time. Great defensive play. Goes to their own 41. Tremendous grab. DC in a close set. And Martin in motion. Looking for Martin. He makes the reception inside the 20-yard line of the 16-yard DC. First down. Waddle inside the 10-yard. Twin receivers to the left side for DC. And Taylor in motion. Bonner inside. Georgia. Flutie and Stratford swings to the left. And Stratford in motion to the ball. Touchdown, stop. 17 of 25 this year. And it's the Eagles, 7-3, will return.
Alabama over Washington. Bobby Humphrey is only a sophomore. He goes 64 yards today for the Crimson Tide. You're never going to catch that speedster. Washington never got on track as Bama punter Chris Moore, who comes from the same hometown as Ray Guy, boomed him today. Nice return for the Huskies here, but they're still deep in their own territory after it, and they would only score on a couple of field goals today. Mike Shula, the quarterback for Alabama, goes up top with his dad, Don, looking on. Alabama 28, Washington 6. Your final in the Sun Bowl. They can dance with the best of them. They can play football with the best of them. From Bama's big victory on the field to big news off the field, a proud night indeed for Temple's Paul Palmer. In the Blue-Gray Classic in Montgomery, Alabama, he rips off 166 yards against some of the best college defensive players in America. An incredible performance by the Owls All-American running back. Look at this effort right here, breaking tackles, straight-arming people. Paul Palmer was a master tonight as the Blue whipped the Gray 31-7. He scores there, and Paul Palmer gets his just reward. The Temple Owl player was the game's most valuable player. And it couldn't happen to a nicer young man, and if the pro scouts didn't think he was a first-round choice before tonight, they do now.
For a guy you know, Paul Palmer. Did he do something today? He was the most valuable player. 166 yards and 21 carries. 49-yard run, scored 2 touchdowns. He'll play on the Hula and the senior, and it looks very much after this game. If the rest of the world weren't believers, he was runner-up in the Heisman. He has got to go in the first round. He's not big enough. He's not strong enough. But I think he's fast enough and durable enough. He's a
good Gator Bowl today. Bill Cray had something to say to his girlfriend, Jennifer Matthews.
Would you marry me?
Yes.
What? On national TV?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, all the way around. Even their team won. The Clemson Tigers, a reverse with Ray Williams, were running on in as they led Stanford 27-0, and they will dance off to victory Pee Wee Herman way, 27-21, the Gator Bowl. They should be doing the Gator, I think. Let's go to Hawaii. Weather was rather splendid after a little bit of darkness. 32 degrees. That is centigrade as we watch the scene in Hawaii. They're rubbing it in. Wind chill factor, 85 degrees. They are rubbing it in. Arizona versus North Carolina. Game star was Arizona quarterback Alfred Jenkins, a touchdown pass. They got this cheerleader. Arizona defeated North Carolina 30-21. Preparing for the national championship next Friday night in the Fiesta Bowl. Before Coach Joe Paterno left for Arizona, he detailed how Penn State is approaching Miami and the world of Vinny Testaverde, their all-world quarterback.
Our pass defense, our problems with the people we're playing. I think Testaverde will throw the ball against anybody's pass defense, and we know that. So I think overall, I think it's not our problem in the sense of our personnel or our scheme or whatever. I think the problem is that they're that good.
Sports Director Al Meltzer will anchor our live coverage in Arizona, along with reporter Bill Baldini, and the reports can be seen on the 536. And
this guy's not only got a strong arm, here's the accuracy. He didn't have to throw it hard, but he threw it right in there, the only place he could. 3 touchdown passes for Francis today. He was the difference in the game, the Tennessee passing offense.
Anybody here get excited about this game? Well, somebody got excited here on the sideline. Ricky Fogey, the quarterback from Minnesota, runs and then gets shoved out. So neither team likes it. The referee will go down. He gets right in the middle of it. Goodbye. Good night. But Tennessee, after having a 14-0 lead, wither away, tied at 14. They come back to win it. This touchdown pass by Jeff Francis, 16 yards. Tennessee wins it and covers the spread 21-14. That's the only reason you're going to watch.